Okay, today we're taking a look at this roll-in from February of 2020 on Industrial Spy, number 11 from the Captain America and Avengers set. The power that's in reference is stolen access to all Stark's best tech. Outwit. When Industrial Spy uses it and chooses only standard powers, he can use the chosen powers until your next turn. If the targeted character has the Armor, Robot, Hammer Industries, Stark Industries, or Vehicle keyword, Industrial Spy can choose 2 powers instead of 1. The question is, does Industrial Spy's special damage power allow him to choose any standard power when outwitted, and then use that power, regardless of whether the chosen character can ever use it? The key points in that question are, can they choose any standard power, and then whether the chosen character can ever use it? Wizkids came back with their ruling of yes. Let's take a quick look at the wording of Outwit, and then we'll see some examples of how you can use Industrial Spy in battle. Okay, Outwit says free, minimum range value 6. Target an opposing character within range and line of fire, and choose either a standard power or a special power printed on the target's card. The target can't use the chosen power until your next turn. The key there is they get to choose either a standard power, that's any standard power, or a special power that's printed on the target's card. With Industrial Spy, that piece where you can choose a standard power, that piece of Outwit, basically opens up all the standard powers for Industrial Spy's use. With it being a free action, that helps because depending on how you're going to use Industrial Spy, you can carry him into position, then use the free Outwit. You could move and then use the free Outwit. Having the free action opens up a bunch of different possibilities on the powers you can put on Industrial Spy. If the target has those listed keywords, Industrial Spy gets to choose 2 powers. That's very good on a 30-point character. You have a lot of versatility in what you can do with Industrial Spy with some creativity in your team build. Now let's take a look at what that looks like on the battlefield. Okay, today we're going to take a look at Industrial Spy and how you can get the most out of his special damage power. Again, his special damage power is Outwit. When Industrial Spy uses it and chooses only standard powers, he can use the chosen power until your next turn. If the targeted character has the Armor, Robot, Hammer Industries, Stark Industries, or Vehicle keyword, Industrial Spy can choose 2 powers instead of 1. So let's take a look at how that works on the battlefield today. We have 3 Industrial Spies going against Spy Master. We're on an indoor map. The Industrial Spies are in hindering terrain. For reference, here's what the values are. So we have that special damage power on Industrial Spy's first click. Spy Master has 6 clicks of life, having toughness on the first click, combat reflexes as a defense on the last 3. Okay, so let's walk through a scenario. Spy Master is behind blocking terrain here, behind a wall. He can sidestep over 2 to take a shot at one of those spies. Spy Master has a range of 6, so he would target this spy. He can ignore hindering for line of sight and for movement. So we'll assume that he hits this spy. He deals 3 damage, which is enough to KO that spy. So 1 spy gone. But it can leave him open for the follow-up attack, even though neither one of those spies has a line of fire to them now. They can move into a better position, and they're going to use that special defense power. So the first one We'll sidestep 2. Now he can see Spy Master for Outwit. He can outwit Toughness and Range Combat Expert. The way Outwit is worded is you can choose a standard power. It doesn't have to be one that the character currently possesses. So Spy Master, as you saw on the back of his card, he doesn't have Range Combat Expert at all, but we can still choose that. Since Spy Master has Hammer Industries as a keyword, that means Industrial Spy gets to choose 2 powers for Outwit, 2 standard powers. So again, we're going to choose Toughness to take away that defense on the top 3 clicks, and Range Combat Expert. The second Industrial Spy can sidestep 2. He can see Spy Master, so he will outwit Range Combat Expert and Enhancement. Even though Spy Master doesn't have those powers, we're going to choose them so that Industrial Spy can use them. Okay, first Industrial Spy will use his Range Combat Expert to bump up his attack by 2. He'll be picking up the enhancement from his other partner there, which will be given a potential of 3 damage. He'd be swinging with an 11 on an 18, so he would need a 7. We'll assume that the shape change is missed and he hits, which would take him down to click number 4. The second Industrial Spy would then follow up with his own Range Combat Expert, put in 1 into attack and 1 into damage, so he'd be swinging with a 10 on a 17 for 3. Again, if he rolls that 7, he'd be KOing Spy Master. That's just one idea on how you can use that Outwit to get your 30-point Industrial Spies into whatever type of need you have. They could become good attackers, they could become support pieces, they could become enhancement for other characters. So a lot of versatility. Let me know what other ideas you have on how you'd like to use them. Check it out. If you dig what we do, go ahead and like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.